No text back. Yeah, she don't get no text. I don't want no sex, no. Oh, yeah, I just want that neck. Damn. I just want that neck. Oh, baby, I don't want no sex.
Sup? No.
Jill was working for a call center that provided, among other things, phone services for a 24-hour plumbing company.
Okay.
So they needed someone on the line at all times.
Right.
The shift usually ran from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. And because of budget cuts, she was always the only operator on the floor.
Sus.
The only people in the building at night were herself and the security guy who came to do his rounds.
Okay.
Around 2 a.m. one night, Jill got a call. Hello, you're calling so-and-so. My name is Jill. How may I help you? The guy on the other side repeated her name and hung up. Working the night shift, you get used to a lot of weird stuff, so she shrugged it off and went back to reading her book.
My ass.
Then he called again and asked if he was speaking to Jill. She said yes, repeated the company name, and asked how she may help. He hangs up. The third time around, he asks if this is Jill on the phone, and she asks whom she's speaking to. He hangs up again.
Okay, so now you just playing games with this motherfucker. He playing games with you. You talking about some... Fuck. First time should have been the only time. But the first time, okay. Second time, no. You realized something is on a sussing up. Third time, you better brace for impact. Where the condom at?
The next time he calls, he's breathing hard on the phone and tells her he wants her to talk to him.
He
and that
masturbates.
he's not going to hurt her.
Oh.
Jill jotted down his number and started hanging up whenever his call popped up. This went on for a while. When he realized that she was hanging up every time she saw that number, he began calling from a restricted number.
Oh no.
Meaning Jill never knew if it was a legit call and ended up answering. And this guy keeps saying that he's not going to hurt her. The one time she counted, Jill hung up on this guy over 200 times in one night.
Damn!
Complained to her boss, but she did nothing. Instead, she laughed the whole thing off because the guy obviously didn't know where she was, and he was only a voice on the line, so she was perfectly safe.
You sure about that? You got some smart, very smart mother cluckers out here that are just up to no good. You sure about that, boss lady? Huh? How about you put yourself in my shoes and I put myself in your shoes. We reverse the roles. And I say what you just said to me on some bullshit. Oh, okay. Fucking. That's not the point, boss lady. Okay? If you don't know what the point is, maybe I just need to get the hell out of here. Just saying.
Jill started talking to coworkers, and here's when it started getting really creepy. He never called on her days off. Indeed, at one point, she changed shifts with a coworker to attend a wedding, and he didn't call her that day.
See what I'm saying?
They told Jill to file a complaint herself, but she wasn't sure if she could since this wasn't happening on her personal number. None of them could really walk her home since she was the only operator on the night shift.
Oh no!
And she got a little paranoid because obviously this guy knew her schedule pretty well.
Okay, so if she's paranoid, this shirt is so tight on me. Jesus, it looks like a muscle shirt, but it's not. So, alright. So since she's paranoid, how about you, as the second you leave the building, you haul ass to your car without looking back, turn on your jump, right, and then floor to your house. Well, not to your house, because it seems like he knows your schedule, which is weird. So he knows where you work. So I mean, going to your house would probably be a cluck decision. So just go somewhere. Just saying. But you need to, like, as soon as you leave that building, just haul ass, please. Instead of just walking like you got a dick in your ass.
Had to be someone who could see her. Jill started doing commute with her cell phone in hand at all times with the emergency number dialed in. She tried carrying pepper spray and at one point even considered walking around with a box cutter in her purse. That's how afraid Jill was. One day before her shift started, Jill was taking a short break outside the building before going up.
Outside?
She sees the security guy come by. Same fellow who usually did the night shift.
Sus!
She didn't really know him, never spoke much to him, and only greeted each other when they would come down to the floor. He asked for a light, so she gave him her lighter. And he told Jill that he'd been fired and he was going home. And he went on to tell her that he always got the impression that she was afraid of him since she was never friendly or welcoming. And he told Jill that he was never going to hurt her. Just walked away. She was frozen and lost every drop of blood she had in her. Jill went inside to tell her boss the whole thing and discovered that the guy got fired for disturbing and creeping on other women in other floors, going as far as trying to corner someone in one of the elevators. The complaints piled up and he lost his job. Most of the time, his shifts matched hers, so he would see her come in at 8 p.m. and she left before he did. Jill asked her boss for that phone number again, to come forward on this guy and ask the security company if that was his number. But she told Jill that she threw it away. When Jill told her the whole story, the exact words that her boss said was that she found it cute. Then she asked Jill if she was sure it was him, because the voice on the phone is different and maybe you got it wrong. Quality assurance told them that every call was recorded, so Jill demanded recordings. And that's when she found out again, because of budget cuts and whatnot, the night shift was never recorded. So she had no evidence. Good thing was, once the guy was fired, the calls stopped. And Jill decided not to work there for much longer after that.
So not only is a security guard not a security guard, but the boss lady was in cahoots with the security guard, I feel like. Because she wasn't even taking this shit seriously, bruh. This was a serious situation. And I felt like your boss, out of all people, should have protected you in some shape, form, or fashion. But she didn't. She assumed, right, she thought it was a joke. She thought the shit was cute. I feel like your boss maybe I don't know, may not be a real boss lady. Maybe it's an inside job. I'm just saying. You never really know until you know. Or you never really know until either it's like too late or you know in advance. You feel me? Because I feel like the moral of the story is like you never really know people. Even when you think you know somebody, you don't know them. You know? That's why it's always important to like know somebody before you like develop any type of relationship, friendship, work related, ship, boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, married, any type of relationship. Know that person before y'all get close. And even then, You know? You never really think you know somebody until like some shit pop off. But that's crazy. The security guard was just a small part of me thought the security guard was a little sus, but I didn't put two and two together. Or one and one together. I don't really know the saying, but you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's crazy. So next time, I don't know. You just gotta watch out for people. You feel me? And even the people that you least expect may be the suspects. Just watch yourself. You know? You just never really know. Could be your best friend. Could be a coworker. Could be your partner. Could be your neighbor. It could be anybody. Just saying. Just watch your back. Because the only person you can really trust is yourself. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and even then. Just watch your back. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.